In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Chick-fil-A is one of America's most iconic fast food chains, known for its crispy chicken sandwiches, waffle fries, and strong customer service. But if you're a Muslim consumer following a halal diet, you may be asking, is Chick-fil-A halal? Can Muslims eat at Chick-fil-A? In this video, we'll break down what halal means in this context, examine Chick-fil-A's meat sourcing and menu, and provide practical advice for Muslims who want to make informed dietary decisions. What does halal mean in food? Quick refresher. Before diving into Chick-fil-A specifically, it's important to understand what halal food means in Islam. Halal equals permissibly hal Arabic, means permissible under Islamic law. For food to be halal, it must not contain pork or alcohol. Meat must be slaughtered in a specific way, zabaya, hand slaughtered by a Muslim while reciting the name of Allah Bismillah. No cross-contamination with haram forbidden ingredients. Haram equals forbidden. Exemplars of haram items include pork or pork-derived ingredients, for example, gelatin, lard, alcohol, or ethanol-based flavorings. Improperly slaughtered meat, not zabaya. The short answer is Chick-fil-A halal? Is Chick-fil-A halal? Chick-fil-A's chicken is not halal certified in the United States. Chick-fil-A uses conventionally sourced chicken that is not slaughtered according to Islamic guidelines, and they do not offer halal certification for any of their meat products. This means practicing Muslims who require halal meat should avoid the chicken dishes at Chick-fil-A unless an exception is made based on local fatwas or scholarly opinion. Does Chick-fil-A offer any halal options? Technically, Chick-fil-A does not advertise any part of its menu as halal-friendly. However, some Muslims may choose to consume non-meat items or vegetarian alternatives. Here's a breakdown. Chicken sandwiches, nuggets, strips not halal, regular chicken not zabaya or hand slaughter red, no halal certification. Mac and cheese contains cheese, and milk-based products may include enzymes from non-halal sources. Check locally. Waffle fries are generally considered halal, cooked in 100% refined peanut oil, no cross-contamination with meat in most locations. Ask staff to be sure side salads and fruit cups are vegetarian. Generally, halal dressings should be checked for alcohol or animal-derived ingredients. Milkshake and desserts ingredients vary. Check for gelatin, mono and diglycerides or alcohol flavorings. Net. Chick-fil-A does not guarantee that vegetarian items are cooked in completely separate fryers or surfaces in all stores, so cross-contamination is still possible. Chick-fil-A's official statement on halal: as of now, Chick-fil-A has made no official effort to serve halal-certified chicken or beef. Their FAQ and customer service responses typically say, Chick-fil-A does not offer halal meat options at this time. All of our chicken is sourced from conventional suppliers and is not halal certified. This contrasts with some other US chains that do offer halal menus in select locations, such as Dave's Hot Chicken, halal certified chicken in most locations. The Halal Guys, 100 Zabaya halal. Popeyes Canada, select halal stores. Carver some halal meats in limited stores. Is Chick-fil-A halal in Muslim countries? Chick-fil-A halal had about Chick-fil-A outside the US. As of 2025, Chick-fil-A does not have locations in the Middle East or other predominantly Muslim countries. If Chick-fil-A were to expand into halal-conscious markets, they would likely be required to offer halal meat to meet demand and comply with local regulations, just like McDonald's and KFC do in countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Malaysia. Until then, all Chick-fil-A locations remain non-halal. Are there pork or alcohol products at Chick-fil-A? This is an important question for Muslims who may still want to enjoy fries or vegetarian items. Pork. No pork, bacon, or ham is served at Chick-fil-A. See alcohol. Chick-fil-A does not serve alcohol for drinking. Some sauces, dressings, or flavorings may contain small amounts of alcohol-based extracts, such as vanilla extract. Natural flavors with ethanol keys containing rennet from non-halal sources. Always check with the manager or request ingredient sheets if you're unsure. Why isn't Chick-fil-A halal in the US? There are a few possible reasons. Target market focus. Chick-fil-A primarily targets a non-halal consumer base and has built its brand on traditional American-style chicken. Limited demand perceived. The company may not believe there is enough demand for halal offerings to justify changes in sourcing or kitchen practices. Franchise structure. Each store is independently operated, which makes uniform halal practices harder to implement. Strict religious ownership. Chick-fil-A's Christian ownership and branding may lead them to maintain their own internal standards, unrelated to Islamic dietary laws. However, with the rising Muslim population in the US and increasing halal demand, many hope Chick-fil-A might consider offering halal options in the future. What do Muslim customers say? Here's what we found across social media, blogs, and Muslim community forums. I avoid Chick-fil-A because their meat isn't halal. Many Muslims strictly avoid the chain due to lack of zabaya meat and no halal certification. I eat the fries, but not the chicken. Some choose to only eat sides like fries, fruit cups, or salads. I ask the manager about ingredients. Fox, is Chick-fil-A chicken halal? No, it is not halal certified. It is not zabaya slaughtered. Can Muslims eat fries at Chick-fil-A? Yes, in most cases. They are usually cooked in separate oil with no meat contamination. Does Chick-fil-A have pork? No, Chick-fil-A does not serve any pork products. Is Chick-fil-A popular among Muslims? Some Muslims eat vegetarian sides, but most who follow a strict halal diet avoid the chain. Conclusion: should Muslims eat at Chick-fil-A? If you follow a strict halal diet, you should avoid the chicken items at Chick-fil-A, as they are not halal certified or zabaya. If you are okay with non-meat items, you may choose to enjoy fries, salads, fruit, or beverages after checking for cross-contamination and hidden ingredients. Final word: Chick-fil-A is not a halal restaurant, but some non-meat items may be permissible depending on your level of observance. When in doubt, ask and verify.